Welcome back to Knockhill after the Bennetts BikeSocial Sprint Race, round 4 of the championship. And back on the podium for McCann's Yamaha, it's Jason O'Halloran. Jason, you had a front row start, you were in the lead group, and it was really between you and Kyle and Glenn for the race. Talk us through it and how difficult that one was today.
Yeah, it was a really good race for us. Always good to get the first race under our belt here at Knockhill. Qualified well earlier on the front row, which is what we needed to do. Felt like I had good rhythm, good pace. Kyle and Glenn just had a little bit more than us in that race. So yeah, we just need to refine our package tonight. First time I've sort of been with people this weekend, so it gives us a lot of information on what part of the track we're a little bit slow and what part of the track we're quite strong. So yeah, looking forward to trying to improve that for tomorrow. See if we can improve our weak areas and get a little bit closer tomorrow.
And second in the eBay Sprint Race for Lamia OMG Racing Yamaha, it's Kyle Ryde. Kyle had a great start, had a bit of a battle with Glenn at the beginning, but at the end you had to settle for second. Talk us through the race, because this track you've always said traditionally hasn't been a strong one for you, hasn't been one that you've particularly gelled with. So to be on the podium today must feel like a big success for you.
Yeah, same as Alton Park really, that felt like a win. So yeah, there was no chance today I was going to pass Glenn. I couldn't put myself in any situation to pass him. So I just kept trying to put the pressure on. Hopefully he made a mistake, but no, he rode really well. Obviously, great job by him and his team. They set the bike up great in the areas they needed to. I had absolutely no chance of passing him. So yeah, but the pace at the same time, it wasn't as if I couldn't pass him and I was faster. The pace was absolutely a lot better than what I could do in practice as well. So yeah, hats off to them. I'm over the moon, finished on second at Knockhill. I've never come anywhere close to a podium at Knockhill, so it just shows the confidence and all the hard work the team has done to get the bike better from last year. So yeah, great job. Just want to keep the ball rolling now, and I think we're in a good place for tomorrow on the front row, so we can do the same again.
And do you feel like the longer races will be perhaps easier for you?
It will be if Glenn's in front, yeah, because it goes by quite fast. So I didn't look at the pit board then, I was just gritting the teeth. So no, the tyre life's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for everyone. I think the cooler conditions gave the tyre a little bit more longevity for everyone on the grid. So I think tomorrow is just going to be the same. It's going to be a very fast pace, and yeah, no, nothing else to say. Thanks everyone. No worries.
And taking his third win of the season for the Beer Monster Ducati team, Glenn Irwin. Glenn, it must feel fantastic for you to have taken the win here at a circuit that, as you said previously, you thought might be a bit more difficult for the Ducati, but it seemed like you were able to get into the lead and then control it from the front. Was that the case? And talk us through the race from your perspective.
Yeah, it was nice. I think it's my first superbike podium here. We always come to Knockhill, and I definitely won a 600 race back for Gearlink back in the day. But when you're from Northern Ireland and you come here, it's kind of like your home race, because it's like 20 miles across the water, isn't it? And we sort of sound the same, and I think the Scottish are a bit like the Irish and stuff, or like cousins or something, aren't they? Weird. Yeah, but yeah, nice to get a win, I guess. Just a really enjoyable race. Controlled it, I think, well. I tried not to let Jason through at turn 1, and you know, you don't need to take risks like that, but when you feel good, I was like, I'll lean on him, and then Kyle tried to do me at turn 3, and I was like, I'll lean on him too, and it's enjoyable. There's a lot of respect amongst the lads, you know, listening to Kyle's interview there, you know. I know the Ducati's fast, but there's more to it than just top speed. I think in qualifying we were the fastest bike in Sector 1, which is turn 1, 2, 3, you know. It wouldn't matter what engine you have there, and similar in Sector 2, so I think for us to come here and to grab a win early on in the weekend and have a weekend like we've had so far of complete progression bodes really, really well going forward. The throttle connection reminds me of where I had it on my Honda, and when Andrew signed for them, I was like, oh, the electronics is so good in that bike, and allows me to, you know, as Kyle said, it allows me to ride it to my strength, which is in turn the strength of the bike. So like I said earlier, and I'll say it again, celebrate the wee things, celebrate everything, and once again, just grateful to my entire team, the passion that they have. You know, what they give me is like some extra energy just by how they are with me in the garage. They're a great bunch of lads, and yeah, I'm just grateful to be part of it, and it's going to be a good year. Said it all. I don't want to sound like Conor McGregor and start telling people what what round I'm going to knock someone out in, because I really can't fight. But you know, this is going to be a great year. I'll say that. Go for it.
And after that race, that we were talking about it earlier, albeit you were in a joking fashion saying that the points don't matter. At this point of the season, it's at the final round where they count. But you've now moved back ahead of Tommy by 3 points after he finished 4th in that race. It's very important to score as many points as you can so early in the season and be consistent within the championship. 2 races tomorrow, longer races. How do you feel like they play out? Do you feel like they'll have a similar strategy, or do you feel like it may have to be a different approach to tomorrow?
I think similar. I feel fit. You know, I work really hard at things and had some injuries and stuff. You know, that I didn't get surgery on for years. Kind of neglected it. You know, and then I started to do the right things and get the surgeries and recover and stuff. And I have no like limiting factors out on track whatsoever. So the fitness side of things, 10 more laps is fine. The tyre wear, you know, like Kyle said, I think it's fine for everyone. The cooler conditions probably helps us a bit, because when it gets really hot, like Friday, you lose grip in the track, and we go from being low on edge grip to having like nearly none. And the Yamaha has so much edge grip, it still has so much, you know, regardless of track temp. So this probably played into our hands, and that's just what you call the stars aligning and making things happen for you, and what you ask for, you get.
And final question, is it battered Mars bars all round tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Back to that chippy. I don't even know why I plug them, because we buy them, but we'll plug them for a laugh again. Somebody will walk in. It was the Brig in Dunfermline. Not as good as the Victoria Hotspot in Carrick or Piccolo's. I like Piccolo's. They do a lovely chicken. I go to chippy. Laura loves a chippy, and I feel bad trying to be healthy. And I get these chicken tikka wraps because it's not deep fried or anything. It's like more. It's a bit like a kebab, but yeah, I should really plug the local chippies. So yeah, go down there and buy a few Mars bars again, and rock and roll.
Congratulations on the Winglam.
Keep having the crack in these interviews.